The cool thing is that Navy Fed has a personal loan that you can apply for, and the cool thing is they can approve you all the way to $50,000. So in today's conversation, I want to share with you some loan hacks that always get you approved if you have at least $18,000 in annual salary. Of course, we are speaking about gross income. That's pre-tax income, okay? So I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan hacks that always get you approved if you have at least $18,000 in annual income, gross income, of course. Here are the steps. The steps are very important because it's all about having the right steps, right? Number one, inquiries. You know, boss, right now I'm talking to you. If you are one of those people who always applies for credit all the time, regularly, whatever, just to see what's out there, you want to stop that. I want you to cut it out, okay? You need to control the number of credit inquiries you have on your credit report. It's important because anytime you apply for credit, they actually reduce your score by 10 points maximum. You don't want that. You know, the bad thing is there are people out there telling people you can apply for multiple credit cards in a day and all those inquiries will account for one inquiry. That's not true. That's BS. All right. I just want to tell you the way things are. Unless you're applying for a home or a car, okay, I'm talking about a fixed asset. You're not going to have multiple inquiries account for one. Not at all. Okay, so think about it. You don't want to walk around and just have a lot of credit inquiries in your credit report. You need to stop that because you're giving an image of a desperate person. Yeah, niece, daughter, I'm talking to you. Cuz, son, I'm talking to you. So the thing is, you want to be very strategic in when you apply for credit and when you actually pre-qualify for credit and when you qualify for credit. So Navy Fed wants to make sure that you have a credit report that has limited occurrences of credit inquiry. Okay, but having said that, the good thing is soft credit is good. When you have a soft pull, that's kind of cool because a soft pull does not impact your credit. Okay, it's just that the lender wants to see what's up with you. They want to see your profile, whatever, but they're not actually taking points off your credit score. That's kind of cool. So soft credit is a good thing. Soft pull is a good thing, but hard pulls are not good. Okay. So how many points will a hard inquiry impact your credit score? Maximum 10 points. Okay. Maximum 10 points. Although it depends on, where you live, you know, the state you're in. Okay. But maximum 10 points. But again, 10 points is a lot. And if you can do anything to actually stop those 10 points from dinging your credit score, do that, right? Do that. Let me talk to you about your income, boss. Are you there? Talk to me about your income. Now, Navy Fed verifies income for loans in several ways. Okay, it depends on your financial situation. It depends on your employment situation. It's really important. I've said this before. It's really important to have direct deposit with Navy Fed. If you have direct deposit into a Navy Fed account, all the conversation about income verification goes away. You know why? Because they see your cash coming in every 2 weeks or every week. So that's just fantastic. On top of that, they know who your employer is. And on top of that, they also know how much you are making. So not only they know the frequency of your payroll, they know how much you're making, and you know who your employer is. Imagine that. That's just fantastic. In other words, you don't have to waste more time trying to prove anything to them because they have the data already. But if you don't have the right deposit with Navy Fed, that's fine too. I mean, you know, this is your call, but we recommend that you actually set direct deposit either partially or totally with Navy Fed. Okay. Now, Navy Fed verifies income several ways. If you're an employee with a company and you'll receive a W-2 every year, okay, then they will ask you for your W-2s. They'll ask you for your pay stubs. They'll ask you for your tax returns just to see that your income matches what you have told the IRS and other state tax authorities. Okay, if you're self-employed, they will want to see your 1099 from your contractor, from the companies you work with. Okay, Navy Fed will also want to see your 1040, your tax return, specifically your Schedule C. Okay, because that's where you put all your income and loss for the year. So this is important. And if you're unemployed, then the Navy Fed will want to see a few things from you. They might want to see Social Security statements, your 1099-Rs statements, okay, as well as your most recent tax return. Okay, remember that if you are unemployed, you can still get a loan from Navy Fed though, or any other lender for that matter. Just make sure that you have a great credit score. You have some great cash flows, cash coming in. Okay, because the funny thing is, if you're unemployed, it doesn't mean that you are broke. It just means that you're not working, but you could be making the money from other sources. Just make sure you can demonstrate that to Navy Fed. Okay, it's important throughout the application. You want to constantly explain to them that you might not be working, but you are making some cash. And cash is king or queen, as they say, right? Because you're going to need cash to repay the loan back. I want to talk to you now about your card counts. If you want to qualify for the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan, you want to keep your overall credit card counts at 5 or less, 5 or fewer. Okay, this is important now. I'm not saying that you should have 5 credit cards. I'm not saying you should have 4 credit cards. Sometimes it's not about quantity, it's about quality. In other words, what is your credit card utilization ratio? Because you can have 10 credit cards, but if 9 out of those 10 credit cards are inactive, you're not using them. You can also have a high CUR, by the way, okay, your credit utilization ratio. But if you have 10 credit cards and all of them have balances, and your overall credit utilization ratio is 50%, 70%, or 80%, hey, your profile is not good. Okay, and you might find it hard to actually qualify for personal loans, either at Navy Fed or elsewhere for that matter. So how many credit cards should you have? Well, it really depends. I mean, I'm not in your business. I have no idea what's going on in your life right now. I don't know your spending patterns. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know what kind of perks you're looking for. I don't know what kind of bonus, miles or rewards you are looking for, because all these things actually constitute the fulcrum, the foundation upon which you play your credit card game. Okay, so this is a game that you know better than anybody else, but you need to maintain anything below 5 is good. Okay, and choosing between credit cards is important also, right? Rewards or perks might make the difference. So the whole idea here is that when you present your credit card count to a Navy Fed, when they look into your credit score or your credit report for that matter, they see that you have fewer credit cards and that you maintain reasonable, I'm talking about less than 30%. You have a 30% or less in terms of credit utilization ratio. Okay, and what is the potential impact on your credit score? Well, it affects a lot of things, right? Your credit utilization, which accounts for 30% of your FICO score. Okay, your payment history, it's important also. So 35% of your payment history accounts for your it's factored into your credit score, and also your credit age. This is important. In other words, do you have a lengthy credit history or a shorter one? So those are important things. So you really want to keep your card count to less than 5. If you can maintain that, you are actually boosting your chances of being approved for the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan. I want to talk to you about applying at a branch. I know sometimes when we say this, we have nasty comments on our YouTube channel, people talking about, well, why should I apply for a branch? I want the convenience of applying online. Hey, that's why your ass gets denied. Nowadays we don't have time no more. We have no time for this. We have no time for that. I don't have time to go to the branch to apply. Well, you're gonna get your ass denied all the time. That's all it is. I don't care what you think. The research has shown, and we have done extensive research about this. Remember, members of our team, our own team, have been members of Navy Fed, Penn Fed, Service, Andrews, and USAA for the last 30 years. Okay, so we've been playing this game for a lot, not only for ourselves, but also for our clients. And I'm telling you, based on our research, you want to apply at a branch if you can. If you live in a neighborhood where you have a Navy Fed branch, it's just better to take your ass to the branch and just talk to someone before applying. Oh yeah, okay. Because when you apply online, and I've said this before, you are taken care of by an algorithm. That's what it is. An algorithm will look at your application and say, you know what? Okay. Well, if the algorithm doesn't like what they see, what it sees rather, you get denied. Think about it. You are actually entrusting your life to a robot. What's up with that? No. Because nephew, niece, son, daughter, I want you right now. You can apply over the phone or apply at a branch. You want to speak to a live person. Okay. So it's important. I mean, and some people just love applying at a branch because they're not comfortable submitting their personal information online. They have an existing banking relationship. People call you on the first name basis. Think about it. You walk into a branch. Hello, Malik. Hello, Jane. Hello, Juanita. Hello, whatever. This is kind of cool. Okay. You can access lower rates or fees when you apply at a branch. Some people prefer a face-to-face lending experience, which is really good. And some people are not rushed for time. Yeah. It's about time we take time for the most important things in our life. And applying for a $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan is an important element of your life. You know why? Because it has consequences. Defaulting on that loan has consequences. Okay, and if you get that loan, whatever you want to do with that loan can help you improve your life. So it is important. It is important. I want to talk to you about pre-qualification. So you want to systematically pre-qualify for the Navy Fed, the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan. Okay. Now the thing is that unlike Penn Fed, which has a link to pre-qualification on its website, Navy Fed has that link when you are already a member. Penn Fed has a public link. In other words, you don't have to be a member to pre-qualify for their $50,000 personal loan. But with Navy Fed, they want you to be first a member. And once you are a member, once you log into your accounts, you're onto your dashboard, you might see a link for their loan. And you want to seek their pre-qualification. Why? Because basically, you are trying to preserve your credit score, right? I said this before about credit inquiries. So you don't want to apply for a loan right away. You want to wait for Navy Fed to actually, how do I say it? Actually, they want you to, basically you get a pre-qualification loan offer from them. In other words, your profile is kind of cool. Okay, they like the fact that your budgeting, your DTI ratio, all that kind of stuff is good. And they're sending you a link to pre-qualify. And when you pre-qualify, the good thing is that you can see the amounts, the terms, you can see the APR that you might pre-qualify for. Okay, and you do all those things without hurting your credit score, which is really great. So you should get pre-qualified because it helps you also in terms of knowing that, you know what, you're doing a good job. You are doing such a good job financially speaking that Navy Fed is actually, you are actually retaining the attention of Navy Fed. And this is kind of cool. It's a good pride moment. Okay, it's a good moment of pride rather. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Yeah. So seek pre-qualification anytime you can. So if you pre-qualify, the good thing is once you pre-qualify, they will send you a link. You want to click on that link. You want to enter your information. Okay, your income, your address, your name, first and last name, your social security number, and click submit. So when you click submit, you basically have the offers. Okay. Remember, all these things is what we're talking about here. We are speaking about a soft pull process. Okay. No danger to your credit score. No 5 points lost. No 10 points lost. No, none of that. Now, once you love the numbers that you see and you decide to apply for real, this is when they will be doing a hard pull. But before that, they are not doing anything. Okay. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Ay, papi, got me dreaming. My legs up on the ceiling.
Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still talking to you because, this is an important element. I mean, people are talking about how to, I'm sharing with you the 50,000 Navy Fed personal loan hacks that always get you approved, no matter what, okay? And let me just have a conversation with you about your high FICO. Where you at right now on your FICO, on the FICO spectrum? Where you at? Because talk to me about it. Grandpa, Grandma, we're having a conversation. I'm just tired of seeing you just silent. Talk to me about it. What's going on in your life? Do you have a high FICO score? Do you have a low FICO score? Are you in the FICO basement? Where you at? Grandma, Grandpa, I'm talking to you. See, the thing is, your FICO score plays an important role in your ability to qualify for a Navy Fed loan. I mean, everybody knows that, right? And but the thing is that with Navy Fed, there is a twist. That there is a strong correlation between your FICO score and your Navy Fed internal score. See, that's the thing, because Navy Fed has an internal score that they go by also. So because there is a strong correlation between those two metrics, you want to constantly work on your FICO score, which is a public metric, to affect positively your Navy Fed internal score, which is a non-public metric. In other words, with Navy Fed, you only know your internal score when you apply and you get denied for a credit product. Yes. So when we talk about FICO score, you know the drill. You know what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you about making sure that you check your credit reports for accuracy, right? That you have heard 1 million times, but I'm saying it again. You know why? Because you've heard it, but you're not doing it. What's up with that? You're not doing it. You're not doing that. You're not checking your credit reports for accuracy. And you know what? I'm just tired of seeing your ass denied because you're not doing the basic things you should be doing. So it's about time you just get up now and you start doing some serious stuff. Make sure you always pay your credit cards, your credit accounts in general on time. And try to lower your credit utilization ratio. It's important. Don't live beyond your means. Pay off your credit card balances in full, or at least 90% every month, okay? Take care of credit accounts that have been sent to collections. Don't forget them. They're not going to collections to stay there. This ain't no Punta Cana or Acapulco. They're not chilling. Those credit accounts, you know what? Those collections accounts, they are damaging your credit score. Yeah, they have a detrimental effect on your credit score. Okay, you want to optimize your account age, credit mix, and credit inquiries constantly. Constantly. Before I close today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the last hack that you need to know when it comes to the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan. Well, the conversation, you know the drill. I'll be talking about credit utilization ratio. Now, I know you probably told me, you probably will be saying, hey, listen, I just need to maintain a low balance on my credit cards. That's not just that, because credit utilization ratio relates to credit cards, but also lines of credit. That's the mistake a lot of people make. They're thinking it's just only credit cards. No, because like a credit card, a line of credit is also a revolving product. It's a revolving credit product. Okay, so it's important that you lower your credit card and line of credit utilization ratio. Okay, you want to pay down your balance early. How often do you pay your balance? Do you actually make payments once a month, or twice a month, or 3 times, or 4 times? What's the deal? What's your strategy for paying your credit card balances? Talk to me about that, because the credit card is telling you, hey, listen, I want you to pay the balance by the 28th of the month. Okay, 28th. A lot of people wait until the 28th or 27th to automate the payments, but hey, listen, it might be better for you to actually pay every week. Yeah, you can make small payments every week. That could be good. You want to decrease your spending. Also, we're still having a conversation about how to reduce your credit card and line of credit utilization ratio. You want to decrease your spending. I'm talking to you about you want to lower your grocery shopping. I want you to eat at home. Okay, have some food, some home cooked food. Yeah. What's up with always dining out, always spending cash on things that really don't matter? No, you want to reduce your expenses, okay? Pay off your credit card balances with a personal loan if you can. If you have a better loan offer, maybe from Navy Fed, for example, well, you can just pay off your credit cards and lines of credit. Increase your credit limits also, okay? And you can open a new credit card. This could also help because, again, the bottom line here is that you want to increase your credit utilization ratio, okay? And open a credit card, open a new credit card. But whatever you do, do not close unused credit cards. We've said this before because unused credit cards, they contribute to the length of credit history, which is an element to take into account when you think about your credit score. It accounts for 10%. So unless the credit card is charging you crazy fees or whatever, don't close the credit card. Just keep it open. It ain't hurting you. So thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I was talking to you today about the $50,000 Navy Fed personal loan hacks that always get you approved no matter what. So I spoke to you about inquiries, credit inquiries, income, card counts, branch application, pre-qualification, high FICO score, and your CUR, your credit utilization ratio. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.